Happy Tuesday, Motivation Movers. Yes, it is your girl, the one and only Coco Renee from Liquid Lunch Mix Crew on Liquid Radio, Midday Boss Show on Rize Radio, and coming to an internet radio near you, Midnight Boss Radio. So definitely stay tuned for the details on that. All right, Motivation Movers, let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to make it quick and snappy and straight to the point. I am just going to say today's motivation movement is about giving ourselves some kudos. Give yourself a pat on the back. If you have set a goal, small goal, it could be a short-term goal, long-term goal, whatever the goal is. I don't care if it was a 2-day goal. If you have set a goal for yourself to do something and you accomplished it, give yourself a pat. I think we don't give ourselves enough pat on the backs, enough kudos for the things that we have accomplished. We're so hard on ourselves for the big things that we don't accomplish within a certain time frame. We put so much pressure, so much stress on ourselves that when we do not rise to the occasion, we beat ourselves up. We beat ourselves up worse than anybody else can possibly beat us. I think we are our worst critics, okay? You could be your worst enemy at times. We will sit up here and we will put it on the next person, but really it's ourselves. We set ourselves up with expectations, which we've talked about before, that are just out of this world and unrealistic for ourselves. We all have an individual journey. Everybody's walk is different. Everyone's circumstance is different, and everybody's goals are different. So to set yourself up with a goal that might not be really for you versus maybe another person who is in a circumstance to be able to fulfill that goal, we have to recognize the lane that we're in. We have to recognize how to stay in our lane and when to operate and when to move and maneuver to a new lane. We have to know, like, there is a process. There's levels and elevations to this. We can't just jump into the next lane and say, okay, because that's what I want to do. That's just not the way it works, baby. It's just not the way it works. So instead of trying to put so much pressure on yourself, set those small little goals. And as you accomplish those goals, celebrate them. Stop sitting there beating yourself up for things that you couldn't do in like a 6-month period when you know it might take 12 months to accomplish. Okay, you didn't do it in 6 months. Give yourself a pat on the back when you get to 6 months and you're still in it. To say, you know what? I stuck it out. I wrote it out. I'm still in it 6 months later. Then 6 months later, it's a year. And then you're like, wow, I really wrote this out for the whole 12 months. I'm still doing it. And I'm seeing myself moving, a little further along the line. Maybe I'm not exactly where I want to be, but I'm seeing that I'm moving. I'm seeing some progress. Give yourself a pat on the back for that. I started this motivation movement back in January. I want to say the very first week of January. It might have been January 1st or 2nd. Okay. One of those days. But when I started this motivation movement, I didn't have a real goal set. I didn't say, okay, I want to see myself a year from now. This is what my goal is. It was just like, you know what, let's just see what happens. Let's do this thing. Let's go ahead and put this information out there. Let's let God guide us. Let him direct us. We have the ability to make it happen. Why not put it to work? What's the worst that's going to happen? People don't listen and don't watch. Okay. It's okay. I'm not expecting millions of viewers. I'm not expecting thousands of followers and likes. I don't even care. I don't even expect 100 shares. If it's to reach one person, my goal is accomplished. Easy as that. And instead of me sitting here saying, okay, well, I don't have 1,000 views and it's been 5 whole months and I've been doing this, I'm going to get upset and I'm just not doing it no more. No, in fact, I'm like, you know what? I'm so proud of myself. I stuck it out. I didn't let those numbers and those obstacles and those challenges discourage me from doing what it is that I foreseen and that I wanted to set out and do. That's my encouragement and my motivation. Don't let anything stop you. Don't let those little obstacles, those little things in between that, could be a damper in damper in your parade. Don't allow those things to even affect you. Continue to use those things as a motivating tool so that you can fulfill your task and finish it. Because if we allow those things to stop us in the midst of what we're doing, we'll never accomplish anything in life. So do not allow any of those things to be the monkey in your wrench. Do not allow those things to be an obstacle that takes you off of course and permanently enables you, or I should say disables you. Okay, please pick yourself up and get right back on course and keep on trolleying. I can't even talk. Trolloping. There we go. Trolloping along. There we go. I got it. All right, y'all. Before I get any more tongue tied, your girl gotta go. I gotta get ready to shut it down. I got things to do. But you know what? We will finish this conversation next Tuesday. I hope you guys have a blessed, phenomenal week and a beautiful weekend. And until next time, toodles, y'all. Peace.